What an awesome place to dry your socks. Nice hunting spot here, just because I'm on top of the hill, and the deer normally cross the bottom there, and sometimes even at that back trail. And when I say a trail, that's not a quad trail, but I could shoot way around that corner, almost anywhere in here. Such a beautiful spot. Natural trail coming in here. The only spot you can see is right there. Such a beautiful area here. Great way to spend the birthday. Go out for a quad ride. Dry your socks because it's a little mucky out, but yeah, beautiful area. And another spot that I could go hunting for a bit. Well, that might look like poop, but again, rush job. Rush job. Just had some cement powder. Decided to dig that one full. It's actually only 6 inches deep of cement, but kind of get an idea what's happening here. That one there almost doesn't show up on the camera. A few more to go in tomorrow and lots of fencing, so yep, I just gotta let this dry a bit more, and then I'll probably take the shovel and kind of level it off a bit, make it look a little bit more pretty, and then I want to put a draw line across it for the wire, just so you know the wire is just not loose on top where it can push, or whatever you want to call it. Hey, oh, it's far from perfect. Far from perfect, that's for sure. Need some trimming on the sides once the latch is put on. That's what's holding it shut right now. All this has to be properly put into the ground. Proxy's a little friend here, and not so friendly. Actually very friendly. I just heard Proxy. She's in the front cage right now. But this is to stop the gate. It needs to be straightened out after a while, and all of this fencing here has to be, you could say, buried an inch, and then probably an inch of cement powder will go around it. That already cracked from the weight, because this needs a wheel on it. And of course that's way too thin. After I put this in, I realized I had that 6x6 sitting there, but a lot more work to do. What's the matter? You don't like the water in your dish? You gotta go lick it up from everywhere? Oh, you're so wet. It's just pouring rain out here.
Sorry.
Yeah. What did she just grab? Oh, an ice cream sandwich. Oh, are you gonna go out in the rain? Nah, I don't think she will. Okay, so I just thought I'd kind of show a little bit of an update. The wind is very strong, as you guys can tell, blowing stuff all over. This is where the latch is going to go. This is mounted pretty damn solid. There is some cementish mix in here, as you guys can see, and a couple random screws. This one here, cement never secured properly until it was already the gate was already on it, so it ended up cracking, but you know, whoop-de-doo. That should have been a 6x6, at the minimum a 4x4, I'd say. You can see the crack on the one back side there, but you see the whole, I gotta also watch out. Remember the leaf fingers right here when closing. Don't ask me how I know that. But this fence was in rough shape, so it took a while to get it on, but it's not on all the way yet. It still needs the bottom to be dug in, straightened out a bit more. But you know, it's a pretty decent size. No, Proxy is not allowed in this pen. She'll jump right over. I already know she will, but this will be for the other pooches. Just getting ready to go drop off some recycling in town. This side here is not tapped down yet. None of these are straightened. It's just kind of thrown in place temporary here until I finish it. Still deciding if I'm going to yank out this, put the pole on proper. Again, it was a rush job. It was raining too, if that counts for anything. But It will work. It will work. Okay, gotta finish loading up the truck, putting away the quad, and a few other things, and then I'm out of here. Late for work as it is by about 3 hours. Yep, something lit. Well, yeah, just heard a pretty good explosion at work, and yeah, of course I gotta go check it out. Without showing my address, which I might have, so if I did, I'll have to edit it out. Also got a new toy today. Still see cars going by. So garbage truck maybe lit on fire, or maybe they just did a lot of construction here, but I don't know. Maybe I'll find out. Oh, it's so freaking quiet here. Okay, well, it's coming from that way. Just because I am using my phone to record, and I'm expecting stuff to come through here any minute now, like ambulance, fire truck. Oh, talking about an ambulance and fire truck, yeah, it's already there. Like a bunch of people on their cell phones beside me already recording it. Yeah, the host went up, I guess. I don't think I could get down the back lane, but yeah, a lot of people doing the same thing as me right now. Well, I could have went down that back lane. Well, I don't really know. There's already people there, so, and of course people cutting into this lane, so yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'm already back at my dad's here, and you guys can hear the noise from here. Poochie's going a little crazy here. Well, you 4 months old today? Is that why you're extra excited? Yeah. Well, oh, I just kicked you in. Don't do that to my feet when I'm climbing stairs. You get kicked in the face and it probably hurts. Well, guess I'll play around with this, and don't know what else I'll get into, but what is this? Oh, something express post. Well, I think that's a new tactical light for my handgun. Probably all light. That'll be on a separate video. What are you doing, Poochie? Nope, wrong way. There we go. Nope. Ah, hard to do that with one finger. Yeah, just hold it. Stay on. Stay on. There. Now it's kind of tricky to get to stay on. You're out of focus, aren't you? Why is it not focusing? Focus. It's only a dog. And camera's focused is in. Yeah, what were you just doing? Hey there, sandy butthole. Yeah. And I actually got my camera light on, but you don't even see it. There. Well, today's Thursday. Oh, wait. Take that back. Today is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. Just about to leave to my house. Just sold off this melting pot here. And just put a little bit of water in her. Just plugged it in. A little bit of rust, but again, it's made for melting lead, so that's very, very simple to clean. Proxy hears me talking. He has to go say hi. So the bullet mold for a 357 Magnum. Never use it. Lead hardness tester. And this old light weapon light. This one's a brand new one. I technically sold the used one, but I'm sending them the new one. Yes, I said I was doing a giveaway on it, but I got something better in planned. Yes. I don't want to give away that kind of light because there's not too many people that will actually use it. I'm just going to give away a standard headlamp. To DeWalt Tools, yeah, I used it to build a dog run. Never really made many videos there because a friend was over. But not much else going on. Got a bucket full of goodies that I found down the back lane. Found a lawnmower in the back of my truck that most likely has a good motor on it. Yes, I said electric motor, not engine. It's starting to boil now. So you can see they had the handle duct taped up, but you can see right there, that's probably why they got rid of it. Rusted out, so the engine should be good. Going to haul that out to my house. Same with that. Yeah, she's boiling. Of course, this thing will get way hotter than that, but I don't need to test it any more than that. That shows me the element's good. Chances are this thing has never been used. Like the plastic's still on it. Look at this. Yeah, I got another one sitting up in that hoard somewhere. And like 3 or 4 tumblers up there. I'm not sure if you can see the tops of them. So I don't need 25 of each item. Kind of slowly getting rid of some shit. Well, Don't know what else is going to happen. Also, I got a wireless NVR kit to set up probably next weekend. Another DVR there. A few other things I got to go through. Got a few camera jobs to do, but one of them might be for ACA 332. Actually, he'll be doing it himself, but he was asking for some camera equipment maybe. Dune buggy still sitting there. Dune buggy engine still sitting here. Never had time to touch it. That's going to be a winter project. So, chainsaws. Never went through them yet. Well, the big one's running, but that's pretty much it. Well, time to dig up some boxes and start shipping some things. I got about another 8 items I might be shipping. I'm just waiting on owners. Well, not owners, but buyers to decide what they want to do.
Back to it. Oh no, she moved the other way now. She's getting tied up in her cord.
Yeah. Were you just eating your bone upside down, Poodle?
Yeah.
What? You destroyed my blinds? Ah. Holy. When you're 150 pounds, that tail is going to be a problem. Okay. Come out and play. Go play. No humping, no fighting. I said no fighting. Oh, you needed some water. They're both pretty much the exact same age. This Proxy, there's a little bit of a bully. Yeah, you're a bully, Proxy, aren't you? Yeah, you're a bully. Oh, you want to go hide behind me? You want to go hide behind me? Oh. What did you just eat? It looks like a dead mouse. Did you just eat a dead mouse? Here. Oh, that was a dead mouse. That's a bird. Oh, Proxy. Oh, that's a leg off a bird. Proxy. Well, I guess it's food. Oh, yeah, that's sick. I just touched a bird foot. She caught a bird. Here. There, it's back in your cage. I'm gonna go get some video footage of that. Well, I guess I could say she ate a little bit of raw food. Yeah, you finished eating that bird. How's that bird taste? Is that a bird? Is that a bird? When did you catch that birdie? Yeah, that's not good. Those birds are meant to not go in there, but they either go through there at night or she just finds them. A little bit of chicken? A little bit of chicken fry? Yeah. What about you, Angel? Are you guys going to share the bird? You're not going to share the bird with her? Proxy. That's kind of yuck. You know, I thought that was actually a piece of a toy, but then I thought it was a mouse at the same time. Well, kind of wondered what that was, but uh-oh. Here comes the playing. Proxy, I know you're shorter, Proxy, but do you really got to go underneath her and try to flip her over your back? Or do whatever the hell you want to call that? That bird is gone. She just ate the entire bird. Oh, I'm going to let these two play for a bit. Maybe I'll get some footage. Really? Oh. I don't know who tripped who there, but... And they go. It'll be a lot better once the dog run gets built here. Again, before I do anything, that pole there has to be upgraded. The lawnmower I picked up. But what I'm going to be doing here is this pole here. Basically, these are going to be going higher. This fence is not even attached here yet. It's just kind of hanging, but that's all attached at the back. I'm going to be putting a hole right about here. Whew, is that hard packed? A pole here is going to go up on an angle to the corner, which is going to be cut, and then it's going to come in on a slight angle here for the second piece of fencing. And that's going to just make it, I want to go at least 6 feet high. I could go 8. And then I'm going to be taking some of the cement powder. You guys can see here how that cracked. That kind of sucks. But again, this is a 2x6, 2x4. Should have been a 6x6. But I didn't have one. This is just a nice finger cracker if you leave your fingers in there. Even though it will stop when it hits here. But again, that was a rush. That actually never got poured till late at night. So of course it's going to crack. Especially when someone decides to stand on the gate. But this is going to be a decent sized pen. Maybe I'll make a separate video just showing this because I don't really have a video just showing the size of the pen yet. The last video I posted, you guys couldn't really see the size of this. Yes, it's a windy day. But yeah, it's going to be pretty big and it probably will extend out that way later. These are only 2x6s. I got to put another hole behind here, put one up on an angle, and then inwards to put up the second piece of fencing. This fence has to be repaired in a bunch of spots. It was used fencing. This whole side here has to be all tightened up and stretched and fixed, but that back side all is. But just thought I'd kind of mention that real quick. And then I hear the puppy dogs kind of making a little bit of noise out here. What are you guys doing to each other? There's one. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. You guys getting along? Looks like it. Great Dane and a Alaskan Malamute. Leave her face alone. What are you trying to do to her poor face? You going to go jump up on top of her again? Leave the baby Great Dane alone. What are you doing, Proxy? Come on, pick on someone your own size. She's like, what?
Oh, my baby. Oh, that big old Proxy.
Oh, right down the mouth, down the throat. Weren't we just talking about that? I heard that little girl there, Angel. Yeah, she's like, I just want to be alone.
You drank all that water, Proxy?
No. Oh, right on the piece of wood, Proxy. You see that? Right on the piece of wood.
Angel. Oh, get it. Get it, Proxy. Guess you took a shovel out here, eh?
Yep.
Hey.
Why?
Over here. Over here, babies. Oh, give me that ice cream. Come on. Proxy. Proxy. Oh, she stole it for her. Did you see that? Hey, leave that alone.
Oh, that's a big poop there. That's not from Proxy.
Oh, that's just a little one.
I'll grab you the shovel.
Yeah, thank you.
Because when that suck, just getting covered in that, terps. Well, looks like I'm out of here for the weekend. It's Thanksgiving today, and just gonna let Proxy, she's fading a little bit, so she got a nickname Proxide. I gotta check the septic before I leave, see how much is left in there. But yeah, it's gonna have to work temporary. I want to put the winter covers under the place here because a lot of people walking by over there. I want to put down the winter covers. It actually hit, I would probably guess close to -2 last night, so it was pretty frosty. You can see the poodles, aren't you? Yeah, that other one's awesome too. But yeah, it's a pretty decent size. I know it's hard to tell, but it's about a 30 by 60. At least you guys can see the size. And next year I'll probably continue it up to the opening there. Make it just a bit bigger. But hard to say. And good thing I decided to come check this. I kind of figured I left one here. Don't get stuck on the well there, poodle. After I put on this cover here, which never fit proper, I'll have to put a little bit of tape around that. weatherproof it. Left this guy outside. I use this for turning on and off and monitoring the underbelly heating, because with this I could just log on with my cell phone, find out if it's still working. And yes, thanks for telling me there, Proxy. I have to give it a check. And if you ever fell in there, I'm just closing the lid behind you. I'm not fishing you out. Yuck. Better check it while she's not here. Is that the only watermelon you got out of your garden, Dad? I think that's a little tiny. Looks like a grapefruit, not a watermelon.
It's not quite ripe either.
Well, you gotta eat it now. You gotta eat it now. Or do you want to eat it?